How's it? We're Studio Eightfold.
Hello, my name is Alexander Stojakovic, and I am co-founder and director of Studio Eightfold.
Hi, I'm the other Alex. Often got asked why we didn't just name ourselves Alex and Alex.
Everything from AA squared to AA battery, but in actual fact,
It was never about having the same name. It was always about having the same belief.
we started Studio Eightfold as a chance for us to challenge things in a different way. The name actually comes from debunking of the myth of only being able to fold a piece of paper 7 times.
You know, if we change the size of the problem, change the size of the paper, the way you think about it, approaching it differently, essentially. And for us, it was about not accepting just because at first glance it seems like it can't be done.
At Eightfold, we have found a series of steps that help us unlock this 8th fold.
The first lesson is engage, which became very apparent in our project in Sri Lanka, the book play, the library for the school. And it's about realizing that using Google View and photographs and doing as many studies as you can from afar is never the same as just walking the earth, meeting the people, really understanding who it is you're designing for.
One of the fundamental points that we, have always started projects with is that are we the brightest people in the room? And to make sure that we're not, to say who knows more about this subject than we do, how can we involve them, how can we engage with them, and how can we make the project better?
Another lesson is being bold. It's less so about just trying to shout something. It's more about taking a calculated risk to push things, push the agenda, to push forward for the future planet we'd like to live in. And sometimes one needs to be bold in how you approach clients and how you approach the project, and stating what you stand for.
So probably one of the funnest parts of the process is chaos. And chaos structures itself once a month in a day of bravery, where we change our attire, we change the setting, we're not allowed onto computers, we have to use our hands, we sculpt, we mold, we draw on chalkboards, on the floor, we measure things out 1-to-1 and just try and break apart the brief, reorder typologies, reorder the project in itself, and it leads to some beautiful and brilliant endpoints.
So those are lessons we've learned so far, and I'm sure they'll change and evolve with time. So if you have a lesson, share it, tell us about it. We'd love to hear it, and would love to work together. Reach out.